Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of July from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. Alright, so let's begin, starting with whatever it is that your angels need you to know through these focus messages. So starting with the Earth and Sky Oracle by Mystic Moon. We'll grab a card from On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot and the Truths deck by Pretty Spirits. All right, Gemini, so let's take a look. What's coming in for you? All right, guys, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. I'm guided to this card. We have sight. Look at that. Perception, creative visualization, doorway to the soul, meditation, and downloads. Okay, so right now, perhaps this is something that you are being directed to focus on. And I'm also getting that what you're seeing with your own eyes in the 3D world might not be the reality of what might be happening in your situation. I'm just getting that for some of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to that with another focus card. And meditation as well could be something that you either really enjoy doing or there's a need for that in order for you to have clarity about a situation or a person. All right, I'm guided to this card. We have Resurrection, blast from the past. So there might be a situation that's going to be resurrected. Someone from your past might be reaching out, or you run across this person, or you hear from them, or you're thinking about someone from your past. I'm getting to, for some of you, that through meditation or certain downloads that you receive, that there's something going on with a person from your past. So we'll see what that's about. Let's go ahead and grab a third focus card here for you, Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this love and life reading. Second half of July. All right. I'm guided to this card. We have closure that's needed. The number 9 could also mean something to some of you. So if you haven't had closure regarding someone from your past, maybe that's why it's coming through as a focus, that there's clarity that's needed when it comes to that situation. So let's get that clarity. Okay, so let's clarify with the tarot teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. Some of you might also have a cat or love cats, because those are cat eyes right there. Sight, perception, resurrection, blast from the past, and closure that is clearly needed. So we've got the 7 of Wands here. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the 3 of Cups. And I'm also feeling these next 2 cards here. We've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Oh my God, these cards. I'm telling you, there's someone from the past here that you're either thinking about or they're thinking about you. There's this nostalgia. There's the opportunity for clarity. Okay, here's the clarity. Ace of Swords bringing in the clarity and that breakthrough that is necessary. Nostalgia. Thinking about someone from the past. You either walked away from this person or they walked away from you. I'm getting for some of you guys that despite how things might have ended between you and this person, because clearly there was no closure. Maybe it was an abrupt ending. Maybe you just didn't get a chance to say everything you needed to say when things fell apart in this connection. But there is a reunion that's possible, a new beginning between you and this person. We've got a couple of cards here letting us know that reunions between you and this person, it's possible. It's being resurrected. And I'm also getting for some of you that you just did not get the closure that you needed because there's still a part of you that's still really invested in your heart when it comes to this connection. You went through something very challenging in this partnership. Maybe there's a part of you too, Gemini, that feels like you just lost control of the situation, and you're perhaps the type of person that likes to be in control of things in your life, but when it came to this one connection, you had no control. Maybe the other person made you feel that way. Maybe they held the cards as far as the direction that this went. You guys are not together. That's how it's presenting itself here, because somebody walked away. Somebody left it behind. I feel they left you behind, Gemini. They abandoned ship, so to speak, you know? And when that happened, it caused you to feel really lonely. I feel you miss them. I feel you still think about them. Look at this. We now have the Ten of Cups coming in. Another card letting us know that a reunion is certainly possible. It's coming through here so heavily because maybe you both desire this. Your souls are still connected. Maybe for some of you guys, you were either married to this person, or there's a part of you that feels that this could have been a lifelong commitment, somebody that you really saw yourself living life with, growing old with them. This is fulfillment right here. They made you happy. You guys fulfilled each other. The possibility here with so many references to reunion, it could lead towards commitment later on that might even head towards marriage for some of you. That's just what I'm getting. And then we've got the Chariot coming in. Some of you could also be dealing with a Cancer here. So there's movement. There might not be movement right now, but this seems to be shifting in another direction. You guys can overcome the struggles, the challenges. This does indicate a very triumphant outcome, a very positive outcome in all this, giving you guys another opportunity, a new beginning, making better decisions, cutting things out of the equation that was not working before, being able to give equally to the partnership rather than just one person giving and the other person receiving. You both have to be able to do that for each other. That's amazing. So let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here, Gemini. All right, so I'm going to pull from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle here. This one is actually on sale through the end of July. It's normally priced at $65. It's available for $50. So if you're wanting this deck, I'll of course provide the link to my deck shop down below, as well as all of the other decks you see here. All right, Gemini, so what else? You guys are at a distance, but there's this desire to reconnect, perhaps from both of you. I'm just getting here, it might not just be a one-sided thing. Someone's definitely dealing with anxiety here. There was a time when I was open to love and all of its vulnerabilities. I was brave, unafraid. But heartbreak has a way of changing a person, causing us to be closed off, holding ourselves back from finding true love. My anxieties have covered me in a blanket of fear. I'm so cold in this darkness, and I'm not sure I can ever let anyone in again. This could be where you're at, just feeling anxious over how things played out between you and this person. Maybe there's a part of you that feels you guys are never going to be able to work this out or find your way back to one another. Or that's how they're feeling. They're, you know, kind of surrounding themselves with this boundary, these walls that are preventing love from coming in. But, you know, that could be you as well. So take it if it relates to you yourself, but it could also be your person who's feeling this way. We have interlaced Distance, time, circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling. I get that. It doesn't matter that you guys could be worlds apart. Despite outside influences that are beyond our control, people, opinions, misaligned stars, the world, that we shouldn't be, you are always with me in my heart, my love. There they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. Even though you're not together, I feel maybe in the 5D you guys are still connecting. We have fulfilled. Somehow, the universe knew that I was unfulfilled, something missing in my life, but I always tried to hide the pain through a tough exterior that covered such vulnerability. When we met, I was empty. My cup is now overflowing with love because of you. Because of you. That could have been the effect that this person had on you, Gemini, that they came into your life when your cup was empty. And once they came into it, your cup was overflowing, and maybe when they left, it brought these walls back up, you know, especially if you had experienced past disappointments and hurt in your relationships before they even came into your life. So again, I'm just getting that despite the fact that you might not be with this person right now, there's still a part of you and your energies that's interlaced with theirs. The divine feminine, whoever represents the feminine energy in this relationship, has been highly affected by this connection. Not to say the masculine hasn't been affected, for sure. The masculines have been, but the feminine's highly impacted by what happened. So it does say, I am powerful, but I can be fragile. I am strong, but I can be weak. I am beautiful, but I can feel ugly. I am laughter, but I can be serious. I am joy, but I can be sad. I am love, but I can be hurt. Take me for everything that I am. Don't try to change me. I am who I am. And for some of you guys, and take this only if it applies, you might have dealt with a masculine who was just into superficial connections, maybe just getting into relationships based off of a person's appearance. And you're basically letting your masculine know, it's like, look, I am who I am. Don't try to change me. We have reach coming through here. What I would give to be able to reach out and touch you again. A tangible piece of you that I had the pleasure of knowing once. I will forever reach out for you. And maybe someday our hands, our hearts will meet again. I get that, Gemini. There's someone here that you're in separation from, and there's this desire to come back together. And then we have beso, okay, meaning kiss. Your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss, our kiss. Something about the kisses, Gemini, very passionate. Very passionate, especially a masculine representing Gemini here. And the feminine, the connection with the feminine, something very magnetic and passionate about the kisses and those intimate moments that you guys have shared together. All right, so let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners wanting to learn how to read tarot. The majority of the cards, it has upright and reversed meanings, just like this one. So if you're wanting to learn, it makes it super easy to learn. And the twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So while you're learning, it's also challenging you. It's a fun deck. All right, Gemini. What else do we need to know here? Current vibes. You might be feeling anxious right now. But maybe there's still a part of you that you still feel connected to this person. The Hierophant. Didn't that already come through? Let me just double check here. I've done so many readings. No, not in this one. Some of you guys could be thinking of a Taurus here. So this is about commitment right here. Maybe part of these anxieties might have to do with somebody not being ready to commit. But maybe they're ready to commit now. We do have Archangel Raguel coming in. I am the angel who can restore harmony, heal conflicts and arguments, as well as mending understandings in your relationships. I can help you gain the wisdom to smooth out tensions and hostilities in your romantic connections. My presence can aid in bringing in peace, forgiveness, and the calm of God's grace and blessings. I can help you miraculously heal even the most difficult love situations. This is much needed here, guys, because I have a feeling here, part of the reason why you never had closure was, again, it could have been very abrupt. Maybe it caught you off guard. You weren't ready to end things with this person. But you are being given perhaps the opportunity to resurrect this. And Archangel Raguel is here to help you guys heal whatever conflicts you had dealt with initially. But, you know, with this Nine of Swords coming up, you have been dealing with some pretty heavy stuff that might be preventing you from moving forward, resting your mind. This is fears, anxieties, insomnia. You were not happy to be in separation from this person at all. You could have been highly traumatized by what happened here. Depression, anxieties, those are things that some of you guys might have been dealing with and just really unable to cope. Or that's how you were before they entered your life. And they came in and were able to fill your cup. Your cup is now overflowing because of this particular person. We've got the World. Cycle completion. Okay, so one cycle did complete as far as you guys going your separate ways. But this is now offering you perhaps a new cycle, a new opportunity to reconnect. Because this is about fulfillment. Okay, I feel a masculine is coming through, letting the feminine know that you fulfilled them. You made them happy. They're taking a look at the possibilities of what could be for the two of you. We've got the Six of Cups coming in, so they're definitely feeling nostalgic. They're thinking about you. Those past memories that you guys have shared, remember that came through already. One counterpart could be younger than the other, or you could have been childhood sweethearts. There's healing that's happening at this time, Gemini, when it comes to this. I feel you guys are thinking of each other. That's the second time that the Six of Cups is coming in. But you got to do this. Okay, the Saber of Air. Air energy. You are, of course, a Gemini. So you represent this air energy. It does say time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. It's time to move on and bring in some fresh air. It's time to move on from whatever you guys encountered in the past. If you really want this person to be a part of your life, then healing needs to happen. Restore harmony. Archangel Raguel is here to help with whatever conflicts you guys might have been dealing with. And as it says, you know, to be able to help with miraculously healing even the most difficult love situations. And I really feel for some of you, it's been very difficult, which is perhaps why you're feeling anxious, or even your person is. Because you still feel so drawn to each other despite how things might have ended. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the challenges that you guys have dealt with and the result of why things played out the way it did. So I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here. Okay, so let's grab some insight. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know for you entering into the second half of July? We have Untainted. Okay, so this does say our love is pure, simple, and perfect. I'm grateful that we did not allow outside influences or interferences to contaminate our bond. You are the only one I need in my world, my life, my heart. But the problem is, because we're taking a look at challenges, is it might have started off this way and there were interferences, there were outside influences that got in the way. What else, please, for Gemini? Wrinkles. A blueprint life leaves us with to remind us that we loved, we learned, we fell, we got up, we failed, we thrived, we laughed and cried. But most importantly, we lived. This is somebody, Gemini, that really wants to grow old with you. They want to be able to build a life with you, possibly get married someday if you're not already married to this person and you guys are just in separation. This represents two people who go through life's ups and downs, and they're wanting to go through these things with you. We have possibilities. As long as you realize there are no limits, it is truly endless. So go live your best life today. And I feel there's a part of you in your heart that feels that living your best life would be with this person who has your heart. Spinning out of control. You were always my peace. Without you, everything in my life is falling apart. Losing you has brought my life into a state of chaos. And here's the chaos. The apocalypse represents a tower moment. Red flags. The tower will fall when you ignore the red flags every time without fail. So I have a feeling here, Gemini, part of the reason why you didn't have proper closure, why you didn't have clarity at that time, is because you guys had this unexpected upheaval in this partnership. You didn't see it coming, but it happened. Okay, so that's where the breakup ended up coming in. It was perhaps an insurmountable issue that just could not be fixed at that time. Time travel, okay? Those moments when I miss you so much, I allow myself to fantasize about the impossible. And I feel that for some of you, which is why we've got anxieties coming in, perhaps from both of you. Still thinking about each other, missing each other, loving each other, but for whatever reason, you guys are not together. Nostalgia, memories from the past, missing each other. And here's the challenge, okay? Deception. When the smoke clears, the truth will be revealed. And I feel that's what this apocalypse brought in. The apocalypse, this red flag, this tower moment, is what revealed the truth about this deception. For some of you guys, it could have been infidelities in the partnership. It was a very chaotic time between you and this person. But look at this next message. We have illumination. So it does say your love has paved the way for me to return to the only love I've ever known, the only love I'll ever want forever. So maybe you guys had to break up in order to address this, especially if it was a third party, infidelities, whatever that might represent. That needs to be addressed first and foremost in order for two people to really be free to be together. The possibilities are endless, and maybe this tower moment had to happen in order to make these possibilities present itself. So let's grab some insight here. Which decks have I used? Okay, let me go ahead and pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini, for this love and life reading, second half of July. Deception, infidelities, tower moments. That's what's challenging this partnership. Queen of Swords. So my divine feminines, you cut someone out of your life because of infidelities. You've got your boundaries up now. You've got your walls up. So some of you guys might be single. You just want to be independent and solo. But here's the thing. Four of Wands. High Priestess. The Sun. Six of Pentacles. Look at these cards. Six of Wands. So the person that you are in separation from might actually be your twin flame. So divine feminines, you are being directed at this time to focus on your inner voice, what feels right to your heart, in your heart, your intuition and your gut. When it comes to your connection with your masculine, I feel the divine masculine wants to be able to create a much stronger, more stable foundation in this partnership. They want that reunion. They perhaps want to grow old with you, Divine Feminine. They want to live the rest of their life with you. Will you allow that? And even though things might have been spinning out of control when you guys broke up, when this Tower happened, I feel the Sun will come out again. This does represent a very positive energy. Happy times ahead, ultimate happiness to people who can work it out, you know. This is the equality that was needed before. It's coming through now. You guys have the capability of being very victorious as far as overcoming the obstacles of this connection. Look at this. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. All of this is what's between the two of you. So you guys can find your way back towards each other, because what's between the two of you is looking pretty positive. These are things that can be worked through. You guys just have to give equally towards the partnership. It doesn't just fall on the feminine shoulders or the masculine shoulders to fix this. It comes down to the two of you being able to put in the same amount of work towards the partnership. That is what's coming through here. But yeah, I do feel that there could have been third-party situations here. I feel some of you guys, someone was married, entered into a third-party situation. But there is this opportunity to overcome challenges. I feel the masculine is ready to take action and to take the lead in this connection. Hierophant, okay? Commitment, ready to commit. The Chariot. Movement, triumphant outcome, overcoming challenges. These are things that have already presented itself in this reading. Okay, there's a Hierophant, and there's the Chariot. Okay, so these things are simply being reiterated for you in this reading, Gemini. That someone's ready to commit, or maybe you guys are both now on the same page, ready to overcome the struggles of what you've been through, and just be happy. Just love each other and be happy. If you happen to be seeing 1111, make a wish. It might just come true, okay? The time or the number, that's what the Four of Wands represents. Some of you guys could be focused on a twin flame here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance from my dating scene oracle deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. All right, what else do we need to know? Toxic, okay, some of you guys could have been dealing with a toxic environment in your relationships. This could even be tied into some aspect of your life. You could have been dealing with someone who was, or who had a violent streak, okay? So just take that only if it applies, because it's definitely not for everybody. You know, having to detach and walk away from a toxic environment, toxic situation. Someone's got a foot fetish here. They'll keep you on your toes, okay? Someone who is sociable, easily approachable, okay? So these things could be describing your person, or it could be describing you. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a tightwad, the ultimate penny pincher, somebody who works very hard for their money, but at the same time not really willing to share that money with people. So that could be anybody in your life. Take that if it applies. French kisses, okay? Passionate tongue wars. Didn't that already come through? And it's actually the same image, just two different decks. Look at that. Beso, French kisses, passionate tongue wars. Your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss, our kiss. There's something about that here. There is something about those kisses. Let's grab one more card for Gemini. We have young love coming through. We did have the Six of Cups presenting itself in this reading, which represents childhood memories, childhood sweethearts. If you relate to that, some of you guys might have a partner who is the younger counterpart, and then you have the older counterpart here. Yeah, we already have the Six of Cups that came through. So this to me represents someone that you might have known for a very long time, and the opportunity to reconnect and find your way back towards each other. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. So I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini, for this love and life reading, second half of July. We have the Hangman here. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces. So I actually like how this is coming through, because if you were in a toxic situation, this is you putting a stop to that and letting it go. Okay, you didn't put up with that. You created whatever changes were necessary in your life. But there is somebody here that you are thinking about and missing. There's this need for patience, Gemini, to be able to restore the balance and in this connection. It's not going to happen right away. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or they could have Sagittarius in their chart, or you could. The potential for a reunion and a reconciliation is here. You could also really love their feet or their toes, something about that, or they just naturally keep you on your toes. Six of Pentacles. Okay, you could also be dealing with an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That already came through also. Okay, giving, receiving, equal give and take. That has presented itself here, did it not? Let me just make sure. Yes, it did. Six of Pentacles. It's about equality at the end of the day, because it doesn't just fall on one person's shoulders to make this work. I really do feel here, Gemini, that you might have disconnected from somebody, or they disconnected from you, because this can represent a missed opportunity at one point in time. And I really just feel here for whoever it is you're thinking about, you don't want to miss another opportunity to be with this person. You could still be fantasizing or daydreaming about this individual. You know, maybe you're able to relate to the fact that you've got regrets over things that you've said or failed to say or do, or they could as well. Look at this. We've got the Magician coming through. So the Magician represents Gemini and Virgo. That could be your person. Okay, so this is manifestation of your ideal mate, your ideal partner in your life. A positive outcome, a rekindled romance. Somebody has to take action here in order to get the ball rolling to make this all happen. Can't make it up. Look, Four of Wands. This person could be your twin flame, Gemini, and maybe in your heart of hearts, you already know this, or if you don't understand the whole twin flame reference, maybe you just feel drawn to this person without even knowing why. But this is a reunion card. You guys can find your way back to each other. Someone's coming back, or you're coming back into their life. This is the two of you working together, giving equally to the partnership, harmony restored, families come back together, especially those of you who already have children. Beautiful. It might just ultimately come back around, you know. You've got the sun coming through right there, which is such a beautiful energy. Okay, and it's just very positive what is presenting itself in this reading between you and your person. You've got the Four of Wands coming through twice. So this to me represents two people who perhaps are acknowledging the fact that you feel this magnetic pull towards each other. Twin flames who might currently be in separation, who might want to find your way back to each other. Looks pretty amazing to me. All right, guys, so let's grab some musical messages here, Gemini, and see what else needs to come through in this reading for you. So I'm going to pull from my heart songs of the 90s. If you're not familiar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. So we'll grab 3 from here. Let's grab this one. It Ain't Over Till It's Over by Lenny Kravitz. How many times did we give up, but we always work things out? And all my doubts and fears have kept me wondering if I'd always be in love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside. But baby, it ain't over till it's over. I feel, really, Gemini, you guys have both shed tears over this. And they're telling you here that, first of all, they don't want it to be over. I feel for some of you that resonate with this, you don't want it to be over. You're still so drawn to your person. They're drawn to you. You guys could possibly be twin flames who just happen to be in separation at the moment. But you're always feeling drawn to this person for that reason. Let's grab another message. Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. Don't leave me in all this pain. Don't leave me out in the rain. Come back and bring back my smile. Come and take these tears away. I need your arms to hold me now. The nights are so unkind. Bring back those nights when I held you beside me. That could be you saying that, or of course your person. At the end of the day, it's two people who don't want to be apart. Two people who are perhaps miserable that you guys are not together. Let's grab one more song here. I Can Love You Like That by All for One. I would make you my world, move heaven and earth if you were my girl. I will give you my heart, be all that you need, show you you're everything that's precious to me if you give me a chance. So we have a divine masculine speaking up here. I feel you're both speaking up through these songs that at the end of the day, you don't want things to be over. You miss each other, feeling very nostalgic, wanting to reconnect, and the possibility certainly for two people who are in separation can have that happy reunion. It's presenting itself here. All right, guys, so wrapping things up with one final message from Spirit. I'm going to pull from the Universal Heart Oracle deck, Prophetic Love Notes from Spirit by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Gemini. So final advice for the second half of July. I'm guided to this one. Spirit offers you divine blessings of abundance. Emotional wholeness and harmony will improve in your life. This is the end of tensions and hostilities, which will lead you to greater prosperity and the manifestation of psychological well-being, tranquility, peace of mind, and long-term contentment are the energies currently being sent to you. Opportunities of love, happiness, and abundance are yours. I love, 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 love this for you, Gemini. Beautiful. All right, so whatever part of this you resonated with, I do hope that entering into the second half of a month that you're able to manifest all of these amazing things. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Have a great time, second half of July, and I'll see you next time.